This video is on managing students in your ePortfolio site. Here I'm again in my sample site I've added the feature for portfolios and I've clicked on portfolios. You'll notice here that I've already added 3 students. There are a couple ways to manage students in your ePortfolios. One way, and this will affect all of your settings within your site, is to go to Settings at the top right and use the Access feature. Once we've logged into there, under the Students section, you can click Add. And here, you can just type in students' names. So for example, I'm just going to type in ePortfolio. I'm going to hit Enter. It has no exact match, but if I just left click on here, I'll have the available students. I've already put in ePortfolio student 2. Oops, and I've added that again. So I'm going to go ePortfolio. This time I'm going to add ePortfolio student 3. Now I could continue adding more students, and once I'm finished, I'll click OK. I'm going to click Update. It's not going to refresh my whole site. The advantage of adding them in your access settings is it will also give them access, or give you access to them under the student list. It'll add them to assignments and give them permissions to things like discussions and blogs, etc. So, and also under shared documents, which is another video. Right now we're going to go back to portfolios, and we'll notice on the left-hand side we've now added that student. If you just want to add students to your ePortfolio and you're not using the other features within the site, you can just click on Manage Students and click on Add Students. It's the exact same screen. So now I'm going to add ePortfolio student 4 by typing in ePort or even something close to it. And I'm going to go with ePortfolio student number 4 and click OK. And there it is right there. Once you've done that, you're going to click OK. It's going to refresh those. Now each student, if it's their first time that you've added an ePortfolio, it may take some time. They may sit grayed out, and it may take up to 10 or 15 minutes depending on how many students you're adding at one time. So it's advisable that you add your students prior to really wanting to get down and do some work, as it may take some time. Once the ePortfolio has already been connected or created, it's just a matter of attaching yourself as a teacher to that student. That will give you access to add files and to make changes to their ePortfolio. Remember that an ePortfolio belongs to the student username. It doesn't actually belong to the classroom. The advantage being that students, as they progress, will always have access to it regardless of whether or not their teachers are using it in their current grade. So now that it's been added, I can simply click on the student's name and their ePortfolio will show up. So again, I can click on any of these items here. Now this is an example of a student where they've had it created, but it's their first year. So first thing I would need to do is to select the grade that the student is in. We're going to say the student's in grade 2. And we're going to click OK. And once I've set that grade, I can then see my archive, and I have kindergarten and grade 1 as options for archive, or for previous years is what the archive refers to. And then again, if I look at this one here, they're currently in grade 4, so my available options are kindergarten, grade 1, 2, and grade 3. And that's how we manage them. One last thing you can do to change a student's current grade is then to increase this one to grade 4, and it's now going to create a new section. I can go back to grade 3. This is a previous year, or I can go to the current grade. Oh no, the current grade is grade 3, grade 2, or there. Once I click on the archive button, it brings me back to my current grade, which I did set as grade 4. So that's the simple way to manage students in your ePortfolios. If you have any questions or you would like any other videos created, please don't hesitate to ask and I can make that for you. Have a great day.